In this video, we're going to be going through how we can do the green screen effect in PowerDirector. And it's important to know that you need to edit your video before you start doing anything with the green screen. So make sure you've done that. What I'm going to do is I have my edited video here, but it's in the wrong track. Whenever I capture a video in PowerDirector, it wants to put it at the first track. That's fine, but what we need to do is move it down to the second track. It has to be down here. Now, what I want for my background is I actually want my Charlotte skyline back here in the background. And what I'll do is I'll make sure that it is the full size of the video. So I'll just drag it to make sure it matches this video down here. Now, whenever I go through to set the green screen background, what I'll do is I'll double click on the video, and it will load this page. And the green screen effect is actually chroma key. So I'll check that box, and then in order to select the green color, I'll use the dropper. So I'll click on the dropper, and then I'll just go over here to my background and select the green. Now, if that looks okay, if everything looks good as far as the person on the screen and the background, then you're good. You don't need to mess with any of these. But if you're playing these things and it looks a little fuzzy, like I have some, I guess, distortion here, what I can do is I can go back in and change some of these things. But what I would suggest doing is doing a little bit at a time to make sure. Most of the time, if there's a little bit of issue in the background, you can change the hue. But see, if I change it too much, I start to disappear. So if we change it too much, just understand that you'll start to delete yourself. And so whenever I play that, the background looks okay. I mean, it's still a little fuzzy, so I can actually change some of these other things. The luminance, you'll see, will make a big difference if the light on your green screen isn't optimal. But be careful, because if you change it too much, you'll start to get rid of other pixels around you. But as you can see, it does make a difference whenever we're going through. And then once I have it good enough, it's probably not going to be perfect, but that looks good enough, I'll hit OK. And I'm done. Now, here's the other part that you have to worry about too, is if we have a title screen, and I want to put a transition in. Let's say I want this transition. I want the collapse transition. If I put that in there and then try to play, you're going to notice that my video doesn't match the background. So all I need to do in that instance is just make this clip a little bit longer. And when I do that, it will actually play all the way through. Now, one thing that you also have to worry about is the effect matching this down here. Since I don't want that Charlotte skyline in the background, I can put the same transition into that picture, so it ends up looking like this. So hopefully this was helpful for you figuring out how to put in a transition and do the green screen effect.